Hey guys, so I'm sure you've all heard of the Harvey Weinstein thing that's going on right now. A lot of people, they've been pointing out the fact that late night TV show hosts, SNL, etc., a lot of the media, which is generally left wing, is not covering it, not highlighting it. And this is just so obvious. I think a lot of people, even on the left, can see it. And they're now starting to cover it a little bit more because the social media, etc., is bitching so much about it that they kind of have to. And this is a good thing about social media, that we're able to force the media to cover things that generally in the past that they would just kind of brush off. You wouldn't really hear about it. And this is also like another way to point out, to figure out who is on the left, who's on the right, who is actually trying to spin shit to manipulate, the information that you're receiving. And clearly, this just highlights that this just confirms that a lot of people in the media and in entertainment are on the left, because there was even journalists saying this is the biggest open secret in Hollywood or in the media and stuff. Like, everybody's known about it. There's even a joke from 30 Rock's son where there's a clip of them mentioning Harvey Weinstein and kind of like his sexual assault, like they're kind of hinting at it. And there's plenty of comments, plenty of things where people have been keeping this kind of hidden under the wraps. And we all know that if it was somebody on the right doing this, that they would be lambasted all over the media, that you would hear about it constantly. Like, even that same day, Brian Stelter from CNN posted this thing about Trump's pussy grabbing comment a while ago, right? And he's like, oh, look at this, remember this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even mention the whole Brian Stelter thing or the Harvey Weinstein thing. Like, clearly these people who are pretending to be moderates, who are pretending just to give you moderate coverage, etc., are on the left, and they have an agenda. And this is just politics, right? It's like the way our system is set up right now. There's two sides. Or if you're in Canada, there's multiple governments, but there's still really just two sides. The only two people who win generally are the conservatives or the liberals. So, you have people who are always covering for the bad guys in their team, whether it's on the left or the right, and not telling the public about it because they don't want to make their party look bad, because they want to win elections, right? So they want to win the next election, so they know this is going to be used against them, so they're not going to mention it. It's just like, the Catholic priests in the Catholic Church who are hiding pedophiles because they don't want the church to look bad. So because our system is set up, our systems are set up this way, this is going to continue to happen. And it's always going to be political like this. So in my opinion, until we reduce the power of government and reduce a lot of this and put more power in the hands of people, we're always going to have this divisive politics. And they're always going to, either highlight one issue or, omit another issue. You're never going to get the full picture. You're always going to get a slanted picture from one side or the other, because they're always trying to score points to win elections. So in my opinion, we just need to revamp the system. I don't know the answers, but I do know the system needs to change, and we have the wrong incentives in place. But that's all I pretty much had to say. If you like my content, subscribe, and have a great day. See ya.